Hey, I'm Dave Knight with the Dave Knight Real Estate Team, and we love being a real estate resource for people. Today's question is, how do I sell a probate property in California? So this is a question we get a lot because we help a lot of homeowners with probate properties or a lot of family members sell properties that were owned by the family that go through the probate process. So here's what happens in a probate sale. The first thing I'll talk about is there are times where the family thought that the house was in a trust and it wasn't, and sometimes it was because the family member that was on title had refinanced and it got pulled out of the trust and didn't get put back in. Sometimes people think that just because they have a will that's enough, but the property has to be in a trust. If there's a will, it will go through the probate process. So all of a sudden you end up, you're going to have to go through the probate process. What do? So somebody will petition the court to become the administrator of the estate. And through the Independent Administration of Estates Act, somebody's usually given full authority. That's what we see most of the time is somebody is given full authority to basically be the signer and decision maker. Now they become a fiduciary, so they have to do what's best for the estate. They have to make business decisions and have a prudent process that they go through. They can't sell it to their favorite family member for a very discounted price, and then the beneficiaries all get less money. So they've got to go through and become make business decisions on behalf of the estate. Now, when it goes on the market, what's different is that, first of all, the seller, the administrator, does not have to do the traditional disclosures that a normal homeowner would have to make. The second thing is that when an offer is accepted, it is subject to a notice of proposed action process. And so what that looks like is that after the buyer has done their inspections, they've got their loan approval, and have removed all contingencies, at that point, then they'll remove all contingencies, and then the attorney will send out a letter to all the beneficiaries called a notice of proposed action, which basically just states the terms of the offer. Now, if anybody objects, it could have to go through a court process. As long as nobody objects, then in most cases it will, after that 15 days matures or everybody signs off, then the process and the sale will just move forward to a nice, peaceful closing, ideally. So probates can take longer just because if the buyer does 15 days of inspections and contingency removal, then you've got an additional 15 days plus days to put together the NOPAs, to send them out, and then you've got that 15-day period, and then after that, several days to wrap up the loan, fund, and then close. So it can take a little bit longer in some cases. Other cases it could be pretty quick, but you do always have that 15-day process where the notice of proposed action goes out. So overall, it can be a very simple process and very pain-free process. We have two programs for probates. We have a probate process and a probate program, and so we'd love to talk to you about the value that those offer. If you've got a family member or you've got somebody that you know of that's going through that probate process, feel free to give us a call. We're always glad to help. Make it a great day. We'll see you on the next video.